Hello good people of the internet and welcome back to Minecraft, where today I'm going to show you how to make my super efficient lossless automatic sugarcane farm. I'm also going to go through a few design features which might interest you. But to start with, you will need a flat base 10 by 3 blocks made of solid blocks. And I would recommend putting a row of leaves on each end, essentially making it a 12 by 3 base. The leaves are just for consistency's sake, and you'll kind of see why later. So once you've done that, you want to put 10 sand along each edge on the solid blocks, and once you've done that, fill the ends in with leaves so that the water can't escape, and fill the center with water because reeds can't grow unless they're next to water. By the way, when you're doing the sand, you could always also use dirt. You don't have to use sand, so whichever is easier for you really. Once you've done that, you want to place your reeds and then your pistons next, which somehow I don't have one in my hotbar, which is interesting. So now we've placed the pistons on the leaf blocks here, one block above where your reeds are. Once you've done that, you want to place 11 slime blocks. So I don't know if you know this, but pistons can only push 12 blocks in total. So you've got one piston, one slime block in between the pistons, and then you've got 10 next to your sand slash dirt slash reeds. That is 12 blocks. Now it is important that these are leaf blocks, like I mentioned, because leaf blocks can't be moved by slime blocks. So once you've done that, that is most of the farm done, at least one section of it. So you want to continue on to do the activation part, the redstone. This is really easy. What you want to do is put a solid block diagonally down from each of the pistons, and then put some redstone torches in, like so. So now what you've got is a repeater. This will get activated first, and then just as that turns off, this will still be on, so that this one will then activate. You want to set the repeater to 3, and then I have built a hopper clock here earlier. It's really easy to build. That is literally it. And then obviously the hopper clocks hoppers facing into each other. And then what you want to do is put a redstone torch on the comparator output so that it creates a pulse when this hopper is empty. Speaking of which, you want to put 2.5 stacks of anything really in the hoppers, because that's the optimal amount of time for it to run. Once you've done that, another repeater set to 3 into some redstone, and that is it. That is now a functional farm. Okay, so you're probably not watching this video just because you want to build one little farm like this. You probably want to expand it out and make it massive, because massive is better. So before I go much further, I'm going to explain a little design feature. If the two farms are next to each other on the same level, you're going to have a bit of an issue. So basically, when this line of slime blocks fires and pushes all of this out, it's going to go so fast that it misses the gap where it's meant to fall down, and it's going to hit these slime blocks here and fall onto the sand, as I shall now demonstrate. So as you can see, lots and lots of the sugarcane ended up on the sand there. So you don't really want that happening, because it will damage the efficiency of the farm quite a lot. So what you want to do is just stagger it, stagger each alternate row by 2 blocks height-wise. And to do that, all you want to do is just switch up the redstone signal by basically a block, so that the redstone torches are inverted for each row. And that's super easy. All you need to do is build a block out to the side like this, and just add the torches on the side instead. So now what we've got is this signal is off 2 blocks higher up than this signal is off, and this is where you're going to put the pistons for this level. So exactly the same design, apart from just 2 blocks higher up. So to expand the farm out sideways, all you want to do is just copy this whole section onto this side, but kind of the mirror image along this this line of redstone. So your pistons will go here and here, your slime blocks will go out there, etc, etc. You can expand it heightways really easily. So all you need to do is just place a layer of leaves on top of all of the slime blocks for your current layer. And this will act as your base. So once you've done this, all you'll then need to do is put some more sand or dirt, whatever you're using, along the top here. Just exactly the same as you had below. And then you want to expand your redstone pillars up again, and with your torches. And then once you've done that, place your pistons and all your water and your reeds, and it is really, really easy to expand it height-wise. Okay, so a big shout out to one of my viewers, Mark Asparagus83, because he suggested a way that you can expand the farm out lengthways, not just along its width and its height. And you do this by replacing the 11th slime block with a redstone block. You do need a repeater before the piston, because otherwise the piston will act as a T-flip-flop and it'll leave stuff behind and it'll all go horribly wrong. And the other thing is to keep in mind that sometimes the reed next to the redstone block won't fall down the gap properly and will end up on the sand, so it will be wasted. But it is quite a neat way to expand it out. I personally wouldn't recommend it because of the inefficiencies it creates, but I'll just show you it firing here. It is effective and it works properly and it's all hunky-dory. So if you want to do that, if you want to make a really long farm, go for it. That is how you do it. Okay, so I did some testing on this big block of modules. I ran it for exactly an hour and it generated 2,960 reeds, which is approximately 46 stacks and looks like that. Now this is a bank of 48 modules, or 48 banks, whatever you want to call it, in a 6x4x2 configuration. So 2 wide, 4 high, 6 deep. And that equates to approximately, excuse the lag, 1.25 or 1.25 stacks of reeds per harvest. And also for one bank that roughly equates to about 62 reeds per hour or 1.6 reeds per harvest. Please comment down below if you found the video particularly useful or interesting, and please share the design, because I really do think, apart from the massive amount of slime blocks you need, I really do think it's one of the most efficient and definitely easiest to build farms out there. So yeah, thanks a lot for watching and I'll see you next time. Goodbye!